Hello! Happy Sibling Shanty Sunday!
I'm Sky.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings. And we sing
sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it's week 32.
It's week 32.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
And here we are. And back again and got some more shanties for you. Started school.
Yep.
Welcome back, teachers and students. And to my students that are out there watching. Welcome to Sea Shanties. It's going to be a good year.
Oh boy. All right, so the first shanty that we have for you today is actually it's a cargo loading song that originates from the Bahamas. It was first collected, collected as in like physically written down, but dates back to at least 1869, which was when a captain recorded hearing it but didn't transcribe the whole thing. And it's called 10 Stone. And this is one that we've done on the Shanty a Day series, but it mentions something called a jib-boom, and a jib-boom is a spar. We've talked about what spars are earlier in the series, but that's used to extend the length of a bowsprit on sailing ships. So a bowsprit is generally what I suppose non-sailing people refer to as the bow of the ship. So that piece of wood that sticks out from the front of the ship, that's the bowsprit, the one that often holds up the figurehead, if there is one. But it can be extended in order to have things tied onto it, that sort of thing. So that's what a jib-boom is, but not ideal for hoeing up corn, but evidently someone in the lyrics finds it just easy.
Yep. Or just thought that it fit the lyrics well.
That's
the
fair.
Song and was just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw this word in there.
Well, and so reading up on these, a lot of cargo loading songs would have the first verse would be known. So everybody would be like, oh, okay, it's this song, I know what's coming. But then essentially after that, it was, at least with the cargo loading, was very much just sort of up to whoever was leading the song.
Sure.
And would just make up stuff. There's some of these, some of the verses on this particular version are somewhat nonsensical. So it has calls and responses and a chorus.
Lyrics
are down below. So the first response, so Shantyman has one line, and the first response goes, way, hey, and a high-low. There's that mention of high-low again. And then the Shantyman has a second line, and then the second response is, way, hey, and a roll and go. So, way, hey, and a high-low, and then, way, hey, and a roll and go. Easy. Simple enough?
Yeah.
And then the chorus goes like this. With 10 stone, 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over. Jenny, get along. Jenny, blow the horn as we go marching over. Yeah, it's got a good jaunty feel to it. I can see why they would use this one for, oftentimes a lot of the sort of the cargo loading songs that we've sung and come across actually do have, similar to like the bilge pumping songs that have like this very sort of upbeat, very, very singable thing to sort of keep people's minds off of the monotonous, heavy work that they're having to do. But that's about it for this song.
Ready to give it a shot?
Are you?
Guess we'll find out.
Oh boy. I never seen the like since I've been born. Way, hey, and a high-low. Jenny with a jib-boom hoeing up corn. Way, hey, and a roll and go with 10 stone. 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over. Jenny, get along. Jenny, blow the horn as we go marching over. Well, the possum jumped and the panther roar. Way, hey, and a high-low. Been dancing this dolly since 4:30. Way, hey, and a roll and go with 10 stone. 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over. Jenny, get along. Jenny, blow the horn as we go marching over. If the sun don't shine, then the hens won't lay. Way, hey, and a high-low. And if you don't work, then the boss won't pay. Way, hey, and a roll and go with 10 stone. 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over. Jenny, get along. Jenny, blow the horn as we go marching over. Oh, the gals, they say you're a bunch of liars. Way, hey, and a high-low. You're bound to hell for to feed them fires. Away, hey, roll and go with 10 stone. 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over, Jenny get along, Jenny blow the horn as we go marching on. Oh, we'll dig your ditch with a silver spade, way, hey, and a high-low, well, there ain't no digging and a watery grave, way, hey, and a roll and go with 10 stone, 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over, Jenny get along, Jenny blow the horn as we go marching over. Well, I've never seen the like since I've been born, way, hey, and a high-low, Jenny with the jib-boom hoeing up corn, way, hey, and a roll and go with 10 stone, 10 stone, 10 stone, the wind and over, Jenny get along, Jenny blow the horn as we go marching over.
Yeah! I like that. Nice upbeat.
Yeah.
Kind of a feel to it.
With hens
With
down.
hens
With
down.
hens down. No, sorry, I sprung that up.
When we were
rehearsing it, and I accidentally messed the words up, but I was like, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, surprise. Sorry, you call it up. Henstone. So this next one might be a modern shanty. I'm not sure. It was put to record in the early 1990s, but is speculated to be older than that. It's called London Julie, and this one has calls and responses and a chorus as well. It actually starts off with the chorus. So the words to the responses are the same, but the melody changes slightly. So the shantyman has one line, and then the first response is, "Aha, me London Julie." Simple enough. Shantyman has a second line. Excuse me. And then the second response is, "Aha, me London Julie." So it's sort of it introduces the tension and then resolves the chord. Yep. And then the chorus that everybody sings along with goes like this: Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie.
So you hear the responses in the refrain there.
I love it. I love it when it incorporates it. Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Are you?
Sure.
Are you? All right. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Up aloft, this spar must go. Aha, me London Julie. Up aloft, from down below. Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Oh, around Cape Horn there's ice and snow. Aha, me London Julie. But around Cape Horn we've got to go. Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Oh, the mate is a bawling down below. Aha, me London Julie. So heave away, boys, stamp and go. Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Oh, when I get home from across that sea, aha, me London Julie. I'm gonna ask Juliana to marry me, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Oh, we went for a lovely walk, aha, me London Julie. And we had such a lovely talk, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go? Aha, me London Julie. Oh, she took me to her favorite park, aha, me London Julie. And we stayed there till after dark, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go, aha, me London Julie. Oh, she promised she'd be true to me, aha, me London Julie. But she spent my money fast and free, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go, aha, me London Julie. Juliana, Juliana, where do you go, aha, me London Julie.
Yeah, I thought I had to sneeze in the middle of it there.
Oh, no.
Oh, I made it. Yeah, that's fun. Sort of upbeat kind of a...
Yeah. No, I like the little that's a syncopation in that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fun.
That's fun.
So this last one actually started as a river shanty, interestingly enough, and then made its way out to sea through Mobile, Alabama. Which Stan Hughes will refer to as the Shanty Mart. That's his words, not mine.
Sure.
That was, everybody heard everybody singing different songs, and people were like, I like that. I'm going to take that on to sea. I'm going to bring that back to the boat. It's called One More Day, not to be confused with One Day More. So this one also has calls and responses and a chorus. One day more. Anyway, so similarly to London Julie, has the same words for the calls and responses, but the melody changes slightly. So the first response is after the Shantyman's first line is one more day, and Shantyman has a second line. Has a second line, and then it's one more day. So one more day, one more day. And then the chorus goes like this. Oh, it's one more day, me Johnny's one more day. Oh, come rock and roll me over one more day.
I like this one.
Easy. Yeah. No, that sounds fun. Me Johnny's is something that would be something like my boys, my guys, my dudes.
Yeah. Bros.
Come
on, bros.
Yeah, that was referring to your fellow sailors, your fellow workers. But that's about all there is for this one.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I like this one.
Can you hit that F sharp for me one more time? Don't you hear the old man growling, Johnny? One more day. Don't you hear the striker bawling, Johnny? One more day. Oh, it's one more day, me Johnny's one more day. Oh, come rock and roll me over one more day. Can't you hear the balls a falling, Johnny? One more day. Can't you hear the blower bawling, Johnny? One more day. Oh, it's one more day, me Johnny's one more day. Oh, come rock and roll me over one more day. Only one more day of a rollin', Johnny. One more day. Don't you hear them gals a callin', Johnny? One more day. Oh, it's one more day, me Johnny's one more day. Oh, come rock and roll me over one more day. Only one more day of furlin', Johnny. One more day. Only one more day of cursin', Johnny. One more day. Oh, it's one more day, me Johnnies, one more day. Oh, come rock and roll me over. One more day, only one more day for you, my Johnny. One more day, your pay is overdue, my Johnny. One more day, oh, it's one more day, me Johnnies. One more day, oh, come rock and roll me over. One more day, put out your long tail blue, my Johnny. One more day, the trip is nearly through, my Johnny. One more day, oh, it's one more day, me Johnnies. One more day, oh, come rock and roll me over. One more day, only one more day a rollin', Johnny. One more day, only one more day a cursed singing. One more day, oh, it's one more day, me Johnnies. One more day, oh, come rock and roll me over. One more day.
Yeah! I like that one.
Yeah, and that is actually the one that we talked about, mentioned last week with the Gray Funnel line, yeah. Cyril Tawney. That was the line, rock and roll me over for one more day, which would have inspired the chorus, the refrain of it's one more day on the Gray Funnel line.
There you go.
So there's your callback to
That's it.
Last week.
And two really different shanties that way, but I really like this one too.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your a little bit of your fill for your shanties for the week here, and yeah, just tons of exciting things going on. Get out there and support live music. You still got 2 more days to submit videos for the Longest John's Worker Song Project. Yeah, get those in. So they're due by Wednesday the 15th.
Yes.
14th, whatever day it is. Wednesday I know it's the 14th. I was just trying to remember what day. Yeah, Wednesday the 14th. So get your videos in if you're participating in that project and just go for it. It's going to be great. So you mash everybody's voices together and it all sounds awesome. Speaking of the Longest Johns, they just posted cryptically on their social media today. Some sort of big announcement next week. So I don't know. Tell us what it is.
Tell us.
Give it to me. We want to know. We'll have to wait for next week, I guess. I know. It's like my kids at school that want to know what the musical is already. I'm like, haha, no. Yeah, I don't know.
That's all I got.
There's tons of fun stuff. Check out links below. And hang in there if you're back at school or back at work or whatever you're doing. And you can make it one more day as you go along. You'll make it. You can do it. Just keep singing. It'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. Be safe. We love you. And we'll see you again next week. Bye.